How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. In this video, I'll be answering a question that everyone always asks me, and I almost get sick of people asking me, but I do really like giving the reason why I do this, and so, hey, I decided to make a video on it, because right now there's a really good example of what's going on. Why don't I buy party hats? Why don't I invest wealth into party hats? So as most people already know by watching my channel, I have quite a bit of gold. I'm not really going to get into exactly how much because I'm not really here to show off. I'm here to give you reasons. So a lot of players, what they will do is when they've reached max cash or multiple stacks of max cash, then they'll start buying items in order to hold their money because you can't hold that much gold. You can have one stack in your inventory, one stack in your bank, you can put one stack in the pouch. Some people will start up alts and then put max stacks on the alts. Well, what happens when there's max stacks of cash all over the place and you don't have anywhere to put your money? That is when you start buying up items. So people will buy stuff like shards, party hats, rares, masks, all that kind of stuff in order to hold their cash. And so one thing that people always ask me is, why don't I buy a bunch of party hats or whatever to hold on to wealth? And I will explain to you why I do not do that. First of all, the first reason why I don't do that is because I don't flip party hats. So one of the popular reasons why somebody would hold their wealth in party hats is because then they can use them to flip and they can make a significant amount of money by flipping party hats daily. And that is how a lot of people will choose to make money, past the point of 10 billion or 20 billion or 30 billion, is they will just start to flip a bunch of party hats. And that is all great. I don't personally really like doing that. I don't have time to sit there all day long in World 2 flipping party hats. I don't really have the patience to sit on the forums waiting for party hat flips either. I'm not honestly really trying to make gold that badly. I just mostly do money making stuff because I find it fun, and I don't actually find flipping party hats to be fun. So that's the reason why. That's the first reason why I don't do it, is because I don't want to flip them. Next thing is because they don't always go up. One of the biggest things people like to tell me is, oh man, well, how come you don't buy rares? They're only going to go up. That's not actually true. Yes, over most of the course of time, they do go up. And for most of RuneScape history, they've gone up. But actually, over the last couple of years, they've been going down. If you look at the max price that party hats have hit, it doesn't seem that long ago that purple was 12.9 billion. If you bought a purple for 12.9 billion, I'm sorry. And there was lots of people at that time telling me to buy into party hats. Man, just go buy them, dude. Party hats, they're just going to go up and up and up. Well, here's the deal, guys. And I'm not going to get super deep into this, but here's just a brief explanation as why they don't continue going up and up and up. There is a certain point when regular players and even the wealthier players are not able to afford party hats. When that threshold is reached, that's kind of the market cap on a hat. And what happens at that point is the only people buying and selling them are the people that are trying to flip them. So it becomes this big old circle of everybody flipping party hats back and forth to each other. Nobody's actually keeping them, and that causes them to crash. We saw that happen, and I, speculated that was going to happen a long time ago, especially about the time when I said that the purple hit 12.9 billion. I was like, well, rest in peace. These are about to crash harder than anything else I can imagine. And wait, they did. And also, very recently, they just crashed again, which brings me to my next reason as to why I don't buy them myself, is stuff like this right here. As you can see, the discontinued item status, this is currently V51. If you watch this video later, it might be a different different version. But anyway, right now, you can see what's going on with party hats just by looking through here really quickly. This is what's going on. So hats right here, according to Pop Frog, which is a fairly reliable guy in here. He says that purple is going for roughly 6.26 billion. Purple, sorry, wow, I cannot talk at all today. Yellow is 6.6, green is 6.8, red's 9, white's 12, blue's 17.5. 17.5, I don't know if anyone's been paying attention to blue, but blue was a lot more than that not that long ago at all. White was way more than this. They were all more than this. Actually, the main ones that dropped here actually are these guys. These right here were recently in like the mid sevens, early like the small sevens, the low 7 billions to the mid 7 billions is where these guys were. But these guys right here have lost actually a significant amount more than the lowers have. The reason why this recently happened is because a guy that was a staker, I'm going to go ahead and guess, has dumped 900 billion gold worth of hats into the market. That's right. 900 billion gold worth of party hats. And so what happened is when that happened, everything crashed. Everything crashed way down. Now, you see also stuff like this right here. You get people like this. Botwood is actually, I'm not really going to talk crap about him because I don't really like doing that about that many people. But he posted these things in here, like, you know, bought a blue from this for 16 billion. Some people are like, I never bought from him, whatever. But the idea here is, guys, is when they start falling, they just keep falling, blah, blah, blah. My big concern with this is, what if I had my money invested in these? You know, if I had invested money into these, let's say I invested in a blue party hats at like 22 billion a piece. If I had bought into them at 22 billion each, I'd be looking at like a 5 billion loss each. That, you know, that can add up pretty significantly when you start looking at multiple hats and everything. So that is the main reason why I don't buy party hats. And also the recent 900 billion dump into the market is another big reason why I don't do it, because you never know when stuff like that is going to happen. And so that's the reason why I don't do it. What do I actually put my money into? So first of all, there's got to be something that I put my money into. What is it? So I actually diversify quite a bit. Usually what I will actually look at is I will look at items that are in their current low and then just start stocking them up hard and then sell them when they're in their high. I find that to be a better way to do it, like all around, because I don't I don't put as much risk into the item crashing. And since I diversify my, I guess you can call it portfolio, then I really reduce the risks. And I actually end up making several billion gold every year, I guess. I mean, obviously, you know, I make it more frequently than that, but I make several billion gold a year just from investing in items in order to hold my money. So I'm not really even doing anything. I'm just holding money and I end up making several billion worth of gold. How do you do that, and why am I telling you about this? So I will actually show you guys a little brief thing of how to do that yourself, because like I said, I don't really want to be on here be like, hey guys, look at all my money. I really want to help you guys. That's what this channel is all about. So here we go. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about, and let me see what example I've got pulled up for you guys. Boom. Okay, so right here, this is an item that I am invested into, so I will just go ahead and let you know that I am invested into this, so that I don't get all those haters that are like, he's just trying to merch these. Yeah, well, guess what? I'm telling you I've got these, so if you feel like buying them, go ahead. Portables. So portables of all kinds. I love buying portables. Portables have a kind of a low buy limit, but the thing is that's nice about portables is you can just throw in a buy offer and let it sit for a few months, and then, you know, you'll eventually make a lot of money. So if you look right here, you notice what happens with portables is they go really low, they go really high, they go really low, they go really high, they go really low, really high, really low. It just repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats. Like they just keep doing this. Like for the whole last year they did it, and for like the dawn of time they've done it. So this is an item I've never really showed in any of my other videos, and most of the reason why is because of the fact that I do this item myself. So I don't always like to give away all of my own money making methods because, you know, obviously I like to make some money on my own, but I do have a lot of different ones, so I'm gonna go ahead and share this one with you. So for example, when I started stocking up portable braziers, I actually started buying them right around here. So they were about 46,000 a piece. And then I have been stocking them since, yeah, actually it's about since then, because this was last double experience. Last double experience was right around February. I don't remember the exact date, but it was right around here. And as you can see, they shot way down. You were actually able to buy these portable braziers for way less than this. I think I was paying like 40K a piece for a very long time, actually. So by buying them for 40,000 a piece, you know, now I can sell them for 80,000 a piece. And also 80,000 is just the GE mid, by the way. I've actually been able to sell some for 120,000 a piece, which means 3 times my money. That's it. Simply by investing for the last X number of months. We've got March, April, May, June, and then into July. We're looking at about 5 months of investing, 5 months of doing absolutely nothing except for just throwing some gold into one of my slots. I've been able to go 3 times my money. So that is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, that's just a real brief thing. I'm not going to get super into it because I don't want to make the video that long, but that's what I'm talking about. That is the reason why I don't do stuff like party hats, because there's just a whole lot of risk involved. You got to pay way too much attention. They're really only really good if you're going to be flipping them, and various other reasons. But that is my reasons. If you want to keep on buying in party hats because you're making billions off them, cool, you do that. I'm making billions off being lazy, and that's the way I like doing it, because I really just like doing money making methods that are enjoyable nowadays. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, share this with your friends, tell your your mom about it, and then put something down in the comments below that'll catch my attention, and I'll be sure to respond to you. I'm just kidding. I respond to pretty much everything. But anyway, guys, have a good one. See you later.